If you are looking for the ultimate foundation for your hardcore drag racing or street engine, Dart Machine has the engine block for you. A billet engine block, that is. Today we tour Dart Machine to show you Dart's new billet aluminum racing engine blocks, which are redefining the limits of technology in the motorsports industry. It used to be that your only choice for most common small block and big block engines was cast iron or aluminum. Dart has changed that and brought to you a custom-built engine block which can be tailored to your exact engine and racing configuration.
Here at our design center, we design all billet blocks per order, all custom. They can be Chevy, Ford, big block, small block. We take all the particulars, call the customer, check the order, make sure it's exactly what they want, so when they get the final part, it is what they want and all the parts fit. We start out with basic designs that we have already and then elaborate on them according to deck height, cam height, trans mount, whatever is ordered. From there, we take it, put it on one of our machining centers, machine it, complete, go through all our thorough checks. It's gone to heat treat, and then it'll go for final machining. This can be done to any type of block, whether it's a 900 cubic inch or 400 cubic inch. We can put any combination of heads and blocks together, whether you want a Ford head on a Chevy block or vice versa. We can put together different crankshaft combinations. We can make different bore space combinations. Water jacketed, non-jacketed, just about any combination you can come up with. Doesn't matter, we can accommodate just about any order out there.
You might be wondering, what are the biggest benefits of a billet block? Well, for one thing, it's strength. Dart billet blocks are stronger than iron, yet they offer the weight advantages of aluminum. Plus, there are never any core shift or porosity issues with billet. After the Dart blocks are finished with the pre-machining process, they go to Dart's machining area for finish work.
Mainly what we're trying to accomplish here is the billet blocks have been pre-machined at our other facility. Then they were sent out at a heat treater so that our heat treat information is throughout the block uniform. We're shooting for a 105 to 125 Bernal, and we feel by blanking the blocks, then heat treating, we have a far superior block in terms of strength and also the uniform heat treat. When we get the block to this facility, we're going to custom make it to the customer's requirements that have been taken on our tech department. Now, this operation in this facility takes about 12 hours from start to finish. When you add that to the operations on our first facility, you can see some are about 38 to 45 hours depending on the complexity of the block to make this billet. So it's quite involved.
Here's a nice before and after shot of a rough Dart billet block and a machined one. Now that the final machining is completed, the blocks are then prepared for sleeve installation, final inspection, and honing. However, because some customers want to do their own finish machining, some blocks are shipped as is.
In this process, we're fitting the sleeves in a Dart billet CNC block. The process involves measuring the individual sleeves prior to fitting so that we have a baseline to go from. At that point, each cylinder bore in the block will be honed to fit that particular sleeve. This minimizes the distortion of the sleeve once it's fitted. The cylinders are treated as a blind hole, which then allows us to minimize the hone over travel and maximize the length of the sleeve, which in turn allows us to keep a maximum amount of material in the bottom end of the block and the main webs for the maximum strength. The block will then be put in an oven and heated to 280 to 300 degrees for about 20 minutes. At that point, the sleeves will be installed in the corresponding cylinders. The block will be cooled, and then the sleeves will be set and double-checked, and at that point, the block is ready to move on to other processes such as lifter bushings, line honing, and any special work that it requires post-processing.
These Dart billet blocks are not only bulletproof, they are works of art. Believe it or not, you can build a 900+ cubic inch engine using one of these big boys. So when you're thinking you have to build the ultimate engine, start it off with a Dart billet engine block. For more information, check out Dart's website at www.dartheads.com.